Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about off-camera flash versus natural light. It's really not a versus, but we are going to share some pictures, and for each picture, we're going to talk about the picture, behind the scenes of the picture, what inspired us to take the picture, and how we made the most of natural light or how we made the most of off-camera flash. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'm going to start with an introduction. My name is Salom. Business name is Meek Photos. And I live in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm a wedding and portrait photographer. And so if you live around and you want to connect, let me know. If you don't live around and you still want to connect, this is this is my YouTube. Check out my Instagram and subscribe. All right. Okay.
You're 10 away from 1,000, man.
Oh, am I 10?
You're 10 away from 1,000.
Oh my!
You should hit 1K tonight.
I thought I was 12 away. I haven't even checked.
You should hit 1K tonight.
How do I take the solo cam off? There it is. All right.
There you go. All right. Good. My name is Bryan. I'm based out of Brampton, Ontario, and shoot videos. And I'm the new guy here, so I'll just pass off to Paul now.
It's a good segue transition.
All right.
Yeah, this is going to be a good show. It's the first one in 2021, so excited what we're going to do this year. Just because last year was a lot of fun, and we didn't really know what we were doing last year. So hopefully this year we're going to improve on. And yeah, if it's your first time on this show and you're wondering why there's 5 dudes on here, we all have YouTube channels, so we all kind of take turns hosting the show every Wednesday night. So go check out our channels. I think Meek's probably put her stuff in the description. And yeah, if you don't know who I am, I run a photography meetup group called Get Out Shoot. Visit us at getoutshoot.com. We do all kinds of cool stuff. And my YouTube channel is a bunch of stuff, vlogs, photography tips and tricks, some chaos, and it's a lot of fun. So looking forward to learning some stuff from you guys. Because you guys are the pros. You guys are, especially Kobby.
All right, Kobby.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kobby Catalyst, and welcome. Happy New Year. Today is going to be fun. Open Shutter. We are here always contributing to photography and then the new trending topics on there. Try to always educate. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Today's topic is really exciting. It's on natural lights versus off-camera flash. And you're going to see how we took our pictures and then how we can utilize whatever we have, the elements we have in the shot. So yeah, let's stay tuned.
Check us out.
All right. Thank you. Evans.
Oh, hey, welcome to welcome to Open Shutter Live. We're always, happy to have you guys here. It's a new year. I don't know what Paul was talking about when he says last year we didn't know what we were doing. I knew what I was doing. I didn't know about Paul.
But you did. I didn't.
Just kidding. But yeah, it's a new year. We're looking to do bigger, better things for the community as large. Like we always say, this is a community effort. We're here because you guys are here, and we're all learning from each other and trying to grow. So it's going to be a fun night tonight as we discuss natural light versus flash. All right, let's get going.
All right. So before we start showing those juicy pictures, which some of you have not picked out yet, I want us to let's touch on something real quick. So the other day, okay, this is just a self-promotion right here. I'm making a video about continuous light versus flash or strobes, right? So my question is, let's start with that real quick, then we'll go to natural light. So what advantages does continuous light have over flash, assuming you have very powerful continuous lights? Who wants to go
Well,
first?
it's basically the first and most important advantage is what you see is what you get. Right? So you're going to see where the light is falling off, how the light is hitting the subject right there and there. So what you see is what you get. So most of the time I advise beginners who are beginning to learn how to light is start off with continuous light because it kind of gives you a visual explanation of light fall off and the properties of light as opposed to flash, because for flash you don't see it until it actually goes off. Right, so if your light is pointed in the wrong direction, pointed at the wrong place, you can't tell. But natural lights gives you that ability, or continuous lighting gives you that ability to see how that light is going to affect the image before you actually press the shutter.
Very nice. Anyone else wants to take it?
I can say that the guy who first introduced me to flash photography, he said, buy the cheapest, oldest, most basic manual flash you can find and learn with that. Because it just forces you to do everything from scratch. And you really learn flash. You're going to fail a lot, but you'll learn flash.
Very nice.
good
Very
tip.
nice.
And he actually shoots for a major newspaper in the Toronto area, so he kind of knows what he's doing.
I like that. Start basic.
Start basic
Right.
and just
And don't
learn
know, yeah.
how to use it.
Okay.
It's important to learn how to use it and understand what you're doing.
Exactly.
Right. So, all right. So, moving on to the next question. Assuming, wait, Kobby, do you have something to say before I move on? You look like you have something to say.
I always look like I have something to say, even if I have nothing to say. But what I'll say is continuous light is almost like an advanced form of natural light, because just like with natural light, you see the sun and then you see how it's reacting. In the same way, continuous light is just like how you manipulate the sun. But this time around, you have the sun in the palm of your hands. So you are moving the sun, which you unlike the other way around. So it's just like most of us, I'll say about three of us, and then the way our setup is right now using continuous light, like Nick, like Evans, like myself. What you see is exactly what you get when you take a picture with the camera that you're using. So it's just like that. It's like a three-way method of shooting. Maybe when we get further, we'll go deeper.
Okay. Yes, and what you see is what you get. Like, that is a big deal. That's why mirrorless cameras, for example, are great for photographers who are not very advanced, because if you are shooting natural light at an event or something, whatever you are seeing through your electronic viewfinder is actually the product of what's going to be on the sensor, as compared to an optical viewfinder, which is not exactly a representation of what's on the sensor. So you take a few shots and realize, oh, I just stepped from outside indoors to outdoors, and the first two shots my ISO was still at 1600 and the shot is completely white. So stuff like that cannot happen to you on a mirrorless, because when you step outside, it's going to look completely white through the viewfinder. Okay, I just want to throw that in there. So
Yep, and before we go on, guys, if you see Evermore Media in the comments, that's still me. For those of you who don't know yet, I'm rebranding all my stuff, so don't be alarmed. It's still me.
It's 11. It's all good.
All good, buddy.
All good.
all right. So before I go, last question, and then we're going to start showing the pictures. Okay. In what situations do you go for natural light, and in what situations do you think flash is a necessity?
I'll go first on that. I really just think it all comes down to the look you want. Sometimes you just don't want the flash look. Sometimes you don't want a natural light look. If you have full control of the situation, it's really just the look you want to achieve with your final product, and that's it.
Okay. Anyone else want to take a job at it?
Yeah. If I look at it from the point of a continuous light side, then personally, I probably would, not all the time, but I will, if I'm going to go with continuous light, I'm going to do that indoors, right? Because indoors the sun is not too bright, and continuous light will be powerful enough for an indoor thing, right? When you are outdoors, on the other hand, continuous light has no match for the sun. So it makes no difference most of the time, especially if it's midday sun, right? Maybe in the night, in the evenings after sunset or something like that, continuous light may make some difference. But in the daytime, I wouldn't go out try to shoot with continuous light. I'd rather take a strobe or a flash for that kind of scenario.
Nice.
Okay. Anyone else? No? Okay. All right. Let's jump right in. So I think what we should do is let's show a round of flash pictures, and then we're gonna show a round of natural light pictures. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Oh,
That sounds difficult.
Bryan wants to show all his bangers at once.
Bryan's got all the bangers lined up, so
No, I feel like
How about Mick? How about this way? We have each person going through their images, and then well, yeah, just to tell us which is which,
Right. Everyone can do that with the one image and move the next person, and then we'll come back, right?
Yeah, one at a time. That way it doesn't stay on one person for too long.
Right, for too long.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. All right. So, who's sharing right now?
I shared something there.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, let me just.
All right,
what do you want first, flash or natural?
Flash.
Flash?
Yep.
Indoor or outdoor?
Any.
Okay.
Just if you use flash, how you use it and why
summer
you
or
use
winter, Meek. Summer or winter.
Okay, so I have an indoor off-camera flash.
All right.
Nice. The banger. Oh man.
So that is
really good.
Just a simple. I wanted really dramatic lighting, so that's actually just an 8-inch reflector with a honeycomb grid on it, on a single light. That's the only light in that shot. And it's just an indoor off-camera flash shot.
It's really nice.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I wanted it really contrasty. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. It looks like it really mimics window light. I don't know if anybody sees that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very, very natural.
Like it's from a small window source.
Yeah.
From above.
Yes. 8-inch reflector with a grid. That's what I used on that one.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay, so Paul, you ready?
Paul.
Yeah.
Paul?
Me.
You got a photo ready?
I have a photo, sure. Let me do this.
Actually, one of my natural light photos is of Paul.
Okay, so after
Is
Paul,
it? You're putting.
After Paul, we have Kobby Catalyst, and then Evermore Media.
This is from our lighting workshop with Helen. You guys have me?
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm gonna add this screen.
No.
Wait. Oh, is that you? My bad. I need to pay attention. Yeah. Which?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why this is. Yes. All right, Paul. I think I have you now.
You got me? It's in Lightroom.
Yep.
I think I should have gone first before Paul.
Should have, yeah. Why you have the same photo?
Now he's going to show all the images I was going to show.
Oh, no.
Evan. Basically, all of those are going to
I'm just kidding.
All the photos I have are from our workshops, really. I like this look. I mean, I don't know. I kind of dig it. I kind of dig the way that she's looking and the way the background is, and it's kind of moody vibe to it.
Very nice. Can you zoom in a little bit so we can see it better, since it's not too much? Just full screen would have been okay, but
where's full screen?
try hitting F twice and see. Could be wrong. Okay. All right. So the next pictures, you guys show me the exported pictures. It's easier to see that.
That requires organization.
Okay. All right. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. So that was natural light, right?
No,
Sorry, I wasn't listening. My bad.
off camera flash.
Oh,
That's Evan's gear. I used Evan's gear. It was one of our workshops in the summertime.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got
So
it.
so that picture is just to show that sometimes you can use flash,
Balance it very well
balance it very well,
with the ambient.
and it
Okay.
looks like it's natural light.
Yeah, actually, that's a sign that somebody really knows how to use flash. Because usually
Yeah.
when people start off, they just have it really flashy and too bright, and
Overpowering everything.
yeah, yeah. All right, okay, Mr. Catalyst.
Yeah. So
I like it.
this is the off-camera flash image. Yeah. So I took this with a speed light in a room, totally dark, and then I bounced it off the ceiling on the corner because I wanted to make sure that it was diagonal on the subject's face. So yeah, that's my off-camera flash. It's
It's a
been
good
a
one,
while.
man. What's her name?
Yeah. What's who?
What's her name? The model.
She's Sarafina
Nice.
in Sacramento.
Sacramento is a place to be, man.
Yeah.
Good.
Nice.
So yeah, that's it.
So yeah, I mean that's the power of knowledge of flash. You bounce in and it almost looked like a huge softbox.
Window. Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. Okay. All right. So, Mr. Evans.
Ooh.
Nice.
So this is natural. What do you call it? Continuous lighting, and the only lighting in this image is from the book. This
Yeah.
also I took with Paul on one of our workshops.
Yeah.
So
That book is awesome, man. I love that book.
Yeah. Her face is
Great
just lit by the book. All right.
That looks cool. Yeah.
It's a great prop.
Apparently, if you are the host and you share screen, it goes directly on to the
Yeah,
And
there's
iPad.
no one allowing
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
So
gotta learn somehow.
Mhm.
this one was just a basic natural light shot. Nothing spectacular. The only thing is the fairy lights in the thing and the book. So the book is as close as possible. Lighted her face. That's the only thing.
So the fairy lights were in the book. You put a bunch of them in there.
No. The fairy lights is just separate. We just put one roll of fairy light around her head,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
open the book. The book lights up when you open it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's neat.
It's a great prop.
I need to get one of those.
It's a great prop.
Yeah, I've seen them on Amazon. There's a couple of them. I've also seen a globe that actually it's LED as
Yeah.
well. And
The
I'm
globe
planning
and
to
the
get
embroidery,
more
yeah.
and more of those times to try some portraits at home.
Wow.
Very nice.
I love
very
it.
nice, very
I love it.
Interesting.
Cindy's awesome too.
So it's called what? A light book?
Yeah, just Google light book or something of that sort. You'll find it on Amazon.
I'll be doing that after the show.
I'm so terrible.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna remove that and add this. All right. So this is my off-camera flash picture, and so did I say we should bring 2 images each?
Yeah, you said 2 for each.
You said 2, but some of us didn't listen to you, so I took like 5.
It took that far. Okay. If we have time, you get on here today. All right. So this was from I took this picture on Tuesday actually. And wait, was it Tuesday? No, Monday. Yeah. So 2 flashes. I have an 8200 in the back room there. This was my very first time going to an abandoned place. I was
nice.
feeling like Bryan McGowan. But it was really creepy. One of the rooms had like 20 candles that were like, burned halfway down. It looked like there was a sacrifice in there.
Ooh.
So we were quick and out of there. So So the 8200 with the gel in the back room, and then this one camera left was a 36-inch deep parabolic in yes, and there was an 8200 in there because I took my 8600 to the shoot, but somehow I recently got an extension head and I had used it to mess around in my studio, so I left the bulb in my studio. So I ended up doing 8200s for the day, and I think it worked pretty fine because I wasn't fighting any strong sunlight or anything.
Yeah.
So
That looks good.
yeah, thanks. Right. All right. So we're moving on. Natural light, people.
Oh, you want to go natural? Okay, I shared
Did we
another
lose
flash.
somebody?
Let
Looks like
me-
we lost somebody.
Oh,
Wait,
so
hold
that,
on.
that one was supposed to be flash. I just showed the natural light.
Okay, I got a natural light queued up.
No, it's either flash or off camera. Well, artificial light. Yeah.
Artificial light, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, stop sharing. Okay, so you have yours up, Brian?
Yeah, I got mine there. You can grab it.
Okay.
It's a natural light shot.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's
I think
natural
Every
light.
time I see
I'll-
this
I'll
picture
call
of
this-
Paul,
I'll
I
call
I
this
wonder why it's not his profile picture.
I know. I'll call this available light.
Yeah, this is just the light coming in from the windows at the top of the building,
Wow.
and then the light from the floor below him. But
So
this
it was-
building actually has a lot of natural light coming in the windows at the top. So you just
Nice. So from below him, was it like a yellow tint on the glass or something?
yeah, it's a warm light from below, which works
Very
really
nice.
nice with the combination from the top as well.
Yeah, the contrast is amazing.
Thank you.
Wow.
If I were Paul, this picture would be my everything. Facebook,
It will be
Instagram.
there for a very long time. Like,
Where's
I'll-
Paul? Did we lose Paul?
We lost Paul. I don't know where he went.
Oh,
where is Paul?
Where's Paul? I'm pretty sure I didn't kick him out by mistake. Let me check my phone.
I haven't seen any messages in the group, so
Yeah, I haven't seen any messages in here, so he's all right. I hope the protesters didn't get to him over there.
This image is really, really great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
like it.
that's it's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing.
I'll
Okay,
drop it
all right.
off.
Who's going up next? Mr. Catalyst. We're
Yeah.
supposed to have Paul, so I'll have extra time to be able to pick.
So this is a natural light. Just her against a corner, and then I just took the picture. So I just used whatever the sun gave me at that moment unmodified. And then I'm just going to show a quick one. This is also natural light, but this time around I used a reflector. So those are the two that I have for this.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. Oh, looks like somebody just joined us. And so tell us more about the reflector here. Where did you place the reflector?
So the reflector was on which one do you see? Is this on you? Okay, so it was on the camera right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So what it was doing was just bouncing the light, the sun actually off the subject, not onto the subject. So that's why it's hitting the side of her face going out instead of going in. Yeah, because I didn't want so much fill light on her. I wanted to keep some shadows in there. So that's what I used over there. In some cases on the shoot, I was using the inner part of the reflector. That's the, what do you call that?
Oh, the scrim. It's like it's translucent.
Yeah, to cut it off, because I don't really like shooting directly in the sun, to be honest. I always try as much as possible. Either it's an overcast day or it's a bit dialed down, because I don't like harsh shadows. So that's why I actually played with. I know we've done with the off-camera stuff. I can throw in 2 more pictures if you guys want.
Throw in one more, and then we'll move to Evans. And then when we come back to you, you throw in some more.
All
It's
right.
two each, so we'll be back there.
So this one, I don't know if I should classify it as a natural light. What I did was she was facing directly to me. That's her. Her back was facing the sun, and then I put a flash behind her, so the flash just to light the hair right there. So
Okay.
that was what the flash was doing, and all of these is just natural light from the sun. So yeah,
So
that's it.
so the sun was coming from behind.
The sun was coming from behind, but I was using more like the overcast from the sun
I see.
as the main light on her face. And then I added more
To make the
power.
hair glow.
Yeah, because if I use only the sun, I'm going to overexpose the background.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Thank you.
Okay. So oh, look who's back.
Look who's back again.
Sorry, guys.
It's all
My
good.
computer decided to have a nervous breakdown.
Oh.
That's why
So
I'm on the
are you-
mobile.
Oh, mobile. Oh my goodness. Are you able to share anything from your mobile?
Not really. I'm gonna try
Okay.
to log back on the desktop in a second. I'm just restarting.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Hey, otherwise one of us can go on your website and share your pictures.
If you want to do that, go ahead. Up to you.
Uh,
Or just play one of my videos.
exactly. Seriously though, your videos are real inspiration. The newest one, it was very real. The one you did in 2021, you know, like when
Yeah,
I watched it, it was
good
just so real. Yeah,
is it the vlog?
yeah, the vlog. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
He's the guy.
okay, all right. I'm sharing. I'm gonna add this guy. Okay, Evans, you're on.
So this one, it's off camera flash. This is actually my living room. I had my wife put some bag, what do you call it, drapes and stuff up. Did a little bit of a decoration stuff. We did a maternity shoot right here in my living room a couple months ago. I just have one light, so I'm using 180/600, which is positioned to camera left. But instead of pointing it forward towards her, I pointed it a little bit at an angle, 45 degree angle behind me. So it's just bouncing off the ceiling and coming back and spreading up onto her,
Beautiful.
right, and lighting the whole scene. So one light. That's the one light shot.
Very, very nice.
It's a nice one, man.
Looks good. Colors are nice
Nice
too.
Yeah.
I like the draping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the design in the back, you know, that did it for me. Yeah.
Yeah. The dress was kind of flowy. So what I did was take it up to that side, pin it on the wall, bring that side, pin it on the wall, make that shape at the bottom of the dress.
I'm coming back on desktop, leaving you guys again. Give me a second.
Okay. All right. All right. Excellent work, my guy.
Yeah, that's nice.
So, all right, it's gonna be my turn now. Let's see here. All right, so this was natural light, but I use a reflector, so it's still natural light, right?
Yeah, it's natural.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
So what I like, for me, the reflector, you know, the scrim, right? The white part that people, which is meant to use to cut the harsh sun.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I use it very close to the face as a reflector, it's just much softer than the silver side, and it's like so like in this picture, the person was standing right next to her foot, right around here, so I had to edit her out. and this reflector was very close to the face so that I could get a nice, soft, even light all over the face. And yeah, this was the last picture I took before I lost. Not that I lost, I lost my 85 in the move from Pennsylvania to, to Texas.
Oh no.
So every time I see this picture, I remember the lens. So yeah, yeah,
That's a nice shot though. I like it.
Thank you. All right. So I see you guys are not paying attention to the rules. This one was supposed to be around for natural light, but Evans decided to show flash. And
I don't know what happened, man.
And
I went
Kobby also
flash
plays
the other
flash.
time, then I
See?
went the opposite this time. I'll
I'm
try to
sl-
stick to the
I'm
rules.
slowly detecting the flash people in here. Okay. All right. So
But to be honest, like me, that was the only time I actually used it.
really,
Yeah, I've not used Flash since I moved to Sacramento. It's crazy.
I use a lot of flash outdoors.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I actually. Well, I've done a couple of natural light shoots outside, but most of the time I like to bring in a little bit of flash. So it was hard trying to find natural light shots.
I introduced another. I didn't introduce, but I went to shoot with a photographer this past Tuesday, and she does a lot of flash, but she doesn't do a lot of flash outdoors. But when we set up outdoors, she looked at the pictures. It's like, man, you don't even need to edit these pictures, and that's how it starts. When you get addicted to the flash pictures, it's hard. But I know so many people who have made it big and they don't touch flash. They're just 100% natural light. So
Yeah.
I like to play with everything.
yeah.
It's so interesting that I started with Flash, used a lot of it. Most of my shoots were like three speed lights, sometimes four. Oh,
So
is that four?
this is
That was
taken.
actually before COVID.
Very
So
nice.
this is taken midday, no modifiers, no nothing, clear sky. So you can actually get shots midday in harsh sun,
Direct sun.
Yeah.
direct sun, midday. The place we were shooting, you weren't allowed to bring in any modifiers, any flash, anything. You could just use a camera and that's it. So you
Is
just
that the
have
place
to-
in Caledon?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just have to learn how to position to use the light.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah,
very
that's
nice,
a
very nice.
midday harsh sun shot right there.
And then you got her left side facing the sun,
Yeah.
because that sun is hitting right off her cheek.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right on that cheekbone.
You can see
Yeah.
right from the hand.
Hitting right
The
there.
hand, the shadow is right there.
I also
That's
love
the-
the edit. I also love the edit.
Yeah, the composition is spot on.
Man,
Thank you.
nice. The contrast between the sky and the sunflowers there.
Yeah,
And plus what she's wearing really adds good I mean, obviously that was planned, right, Brian? To
Oh yeah,
have her wear blue against the
Yeah.
yellow.
some complementary contrast.
Yeah, got that color we like.
And the truth is, see, sometimes, especially when some people start photography, they kind of take the rules, quote unquote rules, as solid lines. Like,
Mhm.
don't shoot in the harsh sun, don't shoot at midday, and they always go to shoot at the same time, sunset every single time, and they never really learn to be able to adapt to other situations. So,
yeah.
I can honestly say that once I started doing portraits of people and I wanted to actually do more photography, I booked shoots at midday in areas where there was no shade or anything, so that I could learn how to get a shot, because you don't always get to pick when you get to shoot.
Yeah.
Yep.
If a client needs to shoot midday and you don't say your flash breaks, well, you got to figure out how to get a shot still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your job is to get a photo, not make excuses why you can't get a photo. So
Yeah.
learn how to
Especially
shoot
if
in
you're
all
shooting-
conditions.
Yeah, especially if you're shooting weddings and stuff, you never know what challenges you're gonna face on that day. So you gotta be versatile enough to know when to switch between the two.
Yep.
yeah,
And stuff
exactly.
breaks.
Exactly.
Stuff breaks and you have to adapt. That's I tell people all the time, there's lots of great photographers who can shoot great photos in perfect conditions. The professionals are the ones that shoot great photos no matter what.
Yeah, it's true, man.
Nice.
That's what separates the best from the best.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
I love
So
the attitude.
challenge yourself. Go out when you're not supposed to shoot and go take some shots.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Mick, one thing that I would say is the reason why I started shooting like a lot of natural light without using artificial light like flash or strobes whatsoever was when I started shooting for high profile individuals. When you get to most of their events, you are not really allowed to use, pop-up flash or any kind of light. You are supposed to shoot with whatever is available, and it's a run and gun thing. So you have to try as much as possible to get it. So to be honest, when I started shooting those kind of stuff, I was shooting in AV mode, because it was so difficult, switching through the ISOs all the time. But then when I switched back to manual after I learned how to control the exposure, it's been really difficult for me to use flash. I use it when I really, 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 really have to use it. So, like, my people always ask, like, why don't you ever use, flash since you came to Sacramento? I came to Sacramento with just a speed light. And sometimes I even forget it at home, because under any condition, I can try and get what I want to get. So people say, well, it's either you are a natural light photographer or you are an OCF photographer. But you really need to master the two, because what differentiates you from the others is you adapting. When you look at Pete Souza, right? That's his name, Obama's photographer. When you look at his documentary, you don't see flash, because it's a run and gun situation. You are supposed to shoot with what you have.
Yeah.
And this is not the time for you to set it here and there, here and there. So you have to adapt. In your spare time, you learn the natural shoot, so that if a client wants a speed light and all those goodies you have, when you have them and you can use them, use them. But sometimes you have to try your hand on limited gear to see how you can do if you get into that position.
Right. And it's very important that anybody who wants to learn off-camera flash, you first of all have to master natural light. Because if you don't understand natural light and what's doing, it's difficult to add. When you add flash to it, you are adding stuff to make it more complex, and you have to be able to build the shot in your mind from the beginning till you add your first light, second light, third light, then it starts getting interesting.
Yeah, and that's why I was saying at the beginning that for me, I recommend to people, if you want to start getting into flash and stuff, to start off with an available continuous lighting, because you're gonna end up understanding inverse square law, light fall off, and all those stuff, right? Because when you get to flash, you're not seeing the effect of that flash until you actually take the picture. But with the continuous light, you learn more about the properties of light and how light actually works.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, so who's sharing next? I see Bryan has a very nice image there. If you guys don't share,
I got one queued up, ready to go. So
I'm gonna put it up. Okay, Bryan, let's go.
Oh,
So this is a 2-light setup. One light off in the forest, and then another light on her. I had an orange gel on the light on her, had the white balance set to tungsten to give a more bluish look to the light in the back. And there was a smoke grenade to add the foggy kind of atmosphere. And this is just a fun shoot. This was just for fun, something to do.
ooh.
Nice. I need you to move next door so that we can be doing shoots.
Yeah, let's see what you're hiding.
But maybe come here. I don't know if I want to go there.
I don't know if I want to freeze
That place is
myself
really
off.
too messed up now.
Yeah, no, that's a 2-light in the forest, and then I go here. Share that. That's quickly just a one light using high-speed sync, 48-inch softbox. That was in December, so that water was like 1 degree. She was actually in it, but yeah, that's just a one light high-speed sync shot. So that was at like 1/4000th f 1.4.
Wow.
Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. So what flash were you using here?
Godox 8360
Nice.
in the Godox 48-inch softbox. It's just a fun combination to use. It's really portable. So had the light stand just in the water.
Really nice.
Yeah.
You can keep showing us because it looks. I think you have very amazing images.
Bryan has some serious
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
I can't get tired looking at them, so let's keep going.
That's natural light, backlit with a 50mm.
Good old 50.
Good old 50.
Good old 50.
Yeah, super easy shoot. Just taking the light. The sun was kind of peeking out from behind this building here. And that was actually right before we did a workshop for the Get Out Shoot people.
Those are the days, man.
Those were the days.
Man, I can't wait for us to be able to get back out there, man.
That's it,
I
man.
know.
Ooh, nice shot.
Oh, this one. This one, I chose this one specifically to share today because I got an email this morning. There was a couple of places where I share my photos, right? One of them is Pexels. If you don't know about Pexels, you got to check them out. I do that. It's just like stock photography, except for this one is free. But the good thing about that is that you get feedback on your work, right? And this last month, I shared 2 or 5 or so images, and out of them, the Pexels creator selected 2 of my images to add to what they call curated images, which is like they promote those images. So I got an email.
Congrats.
2 of my photos were chosen, and this was one of them.
Congrats, man. That's awesome.
Right. Paul, you were there when I shot this. This is one of our meetups at
Yeah. I love the framing.
Graffiti Alley. We were just walking through, and I saw the guy heading towards this sign that had the 2020 on the back.
Yeah. That's what makes the shot. That's
So I
exactly what
just
makes the shot. It's that
took
sign.
that shot.
What makes it? It's a 2020 sign.
2020 sign.
Yeah, I like it, man.
That's nice.
I also like the edit too.
Yeah.
Right. Edit is screaming Mr. Bryan James.
Yeah.
Brian James.
Did you use his preset?
Thinking about
His preset,
Very
right?
nice. Hey, Bryan, you're not even on today. We are promoting you.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah, exactly. Congrats, man. That's awesome.
Okay,
Everyone
so
check out
since we are
Pexels.
here, I must as well maybe just share my last image.
Okay.
Let me just pick one of these to share. I'm trying to. So this shoot is as if every image I show, Paul was there. So this image here, it's
Oh, yeah. Joe.
what is it? This is I had 2 very small LED lights coming from behind and on the side to light up the smoke. Right.
Nice.
So it's just available continuous lighting, let's say, coming from the sides and just lighting through the smoke. So you can see if you look on the left hand side, on the corner there, you can see a very harsh sunspot there. That's just one of those LEDs that is powering through the smokes, right? Basic simple shot. We were trying to play around with smoke grenades. That was my first time of actually trying this smoke grenade stuff outdoors. I had Bryan, myself, and Paul, and one other guy coming out, and we had fun that day.
Yeah, good time, man.
And guys, if you haven't seen the video for this, the video was epic. You know,
It's
Evans
on
was
Paul's channel.
doing his thing with the smoke
Epic.
grenade. I see something come out of the smoke. That was cool, man.
It's fun, man. Good time.
Yeah. nice.
See, it's fun when you have people to play around with, right? If
Yeah.
on my
Right,
own,
right,
I
right,
probably
right.
would never try this, but I had Paul there, I have Bryan there.
Yeah.
It was fun having people to go out and just try to create something unique, something different that you've never really done before.
Yeah, and this was at Underpass Park, so it's a pretty popular spot for photographers. So if you're in the Toronto area, you don't need a permit, so you kind of just roll in and shoot, which is nice in the city, not needing a permit.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it doesn't
All
happen
right.
very often.
Doesn't happen very often. It's a great spot to shoot, though. Plus, you got like skateboarders there and stuff. It's cool.
Yep.
Oh, I like that.
All
That's
right.
nice.
Next image. This was shot with my D750.
Dig it.
Yeah. It was right after Black Panther, so she was trying to make the makeup of one of the warriors in the film. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at this picture today. I feel like the side light here was hot. The side light here was just a speed light, bare bulb, Godox TT685N. Just bare, not in anything, but it was a little too close. No, the power was a little too much. But apart from that, I still like the image overall.
The
So
separation's nice. Like
yes,
the separation the light gives is really nice.
the one, yep. The separation the light gave, and then also the compression of the background also helped a little. Yeah. All right. Moving on to the next one.
Who's coming next?
I see Bryan. I'm gonna add Bryan. You guys are slow.
Nice shot.
But this is actually an off-camera flash
hmm
with an orange gel to warm it up. And yeah, I have a thing for color. I like colors, so
It works.
she had this beautiful print on. I'm like, we got to highlight that print. Let's do it.
It works. Nice.
Nice.
Where's it taken?
Edward Gardens.
Yeah. Nice leading line there in the back.
Yeah, she actually mentioned that she liked the hut, so I thought we better include that in a shot. It's a best friend shoot that I actually did for two women. Just a lot of fun. 30th birthday kind of best friend shoot.
Oh yeah.
We had a lot of fun.
I like it. I dig that.
All right. Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna how does this mean? All right, so this is another one. This
high
one,
speed sync on that one.
thanks. This one was in a very small diffuser, but her boyfriend was standing right there, so I made him hold it like really close to her. And right after we shot this, the next picture, which was taken about less than 5 minutes after we shot this, I decided to make it a little bit more contrasty and look darker. So this is that. So this was just the one light, and then the next one here, I'm going to pick this one.
Oh,
Was two lights.
nice.
So first one was a little softer. This one was a little bit more harsh and
More drama.
yes, more drama. So I added another speed light to the as the backlight, and there was a guy walking by. Just called me and said, "Hey, hold this light for me right here." And
Well played.
and then the most asked me, "Do you know him?" I said, "No, I don't know him." Like he did it. So
Well played.
yeah.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Yep. All right. So we're gonna jump straight to Kobby.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So this was one of my images from 2016 when I was doing the natural hair project. And there's a one light off camera. I think it was in an 80 centimeter Godox with the AD600. Yeah. On the camera left. Yeah. So that was it. Just to light the subject, I exposed for the environment. This also from the same day.
I like the blue in that. It's really nice.
Yeah. And then this this was shot, I think, the same year. This one was with a beauty dish and then the AD600.
Okay.
and then this was a natural light.
That's beautiful. I love that.
This is actually a composite image.
Oh, really?
Really, I
Yeah.
couldn't tell.
Nicely done.
So I shot the model at the beach during sunset, and then I had this image that I took in South Africa, the background,
Okay.
also during sunset as well. So I just fused the two in there.
It works. It looks good.
Yeah. And I think Agora Images used it for their promotions and all of that because I posted it on Agora Images after they gave me the $1,000 from the event. So
Just
yeah.
I just saw Tony's question pop up there. I'm just going to answer him quickly. You have to be
Mhm.
careful using smoke grenades in the city. I have used them in the financial district though. I happen to know when the security shift changed, so I used them during shift change. And
Just happened to know.
yeah,
You got some
my
with
friend at
the
the time worked security in one of the buildings, so he said this is when the shift change happens, and that's when we planned the shoot. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning in the financial district, and green smoke coming out of a briefcase. So fun.
really, eh?
Yeah.
Good to know.
All right, all right.
I'm gonna share one last image.
Okay, hold on. Let me see who's sharing this. Evans. Did I skip someone? I feel like I'm skipping someone.
Probably.
All right. All right, go ahead, Evans.
Okay, so this last image, believe it or not, this is actually on camera flash. This is one flash on the camera. I shot this at a fashion show, so run and gun situation. One light on the camera pointed up behind me, 45 degrees angle, bouncing into the ceiling, coming back and lighting her up. Very simple setup, nothing much, just one small light on camera.
It works though.
I dig it.
Hey, we have Andre in the
Andre in the comments, yeah.
What up, Andre?
Andre was at that shoot.
Was Andre carrying the briefcase?
No, we had a female friend carrying the briefcase. She was wearing just a blazer, nothing else. Got to push things.
Is this a weekday or weekend?
Weekend, Sunday morning.
Imagine people going to work like, what the hell?
Oh, Laura and I still have to do a zombie shoot in the financial district. So
Totally. Nice.
So this is a single 48-inch softbox outdoors. The snow was added in post, and as you can see, even the flakes are reflected in her eyes.
Damn.
I reflected the flakes in her eyes. So if you look closely, you'd see them. But I added the snow in post.
Whoa.
That's next level Photoshop.
Fun times.
That's next level.
Yeah, that just remind me. Have you guys take a look at the new Lumina AI? You can actually change the color in the eyes with just one click.
Yeah.
It's so easy in Photoshop anyway, though.
Well, yeah, but you gotta mask and stuff. This one is just select the color of the eye you want, and boom, it's that.
Damn.
Yeah,
All right.
I gotta play with it a little bit though, but
Yeah.
All right. So
The water.
in the water. Yep.
Yeah.
So
is this the one where the model fell into the water?
not this one. Not this one. Not this one. I probably have been in the water way too many times, right? I probably should have learned. Yeah. So this one I had an 8200 in the back, but I don't know. The guy wasn't holding it high enough. I wanted it to hit the back of the hair a little bit more, but when I came to look at the image, I see more behind the legs. So I don't know what the guy was doing back there with the light. But anyway, I tried to balance it so I had unfortunately I would have liked to place the light on the right side, but this side was deeper, right? In deep water. So I ended up putting the light on the left side. and so I managed to do that. But later on, when the light guy decided to come in the water too, we got a picture which was much better, which I'm gonna show here in a second. I'm sure you guys have seen this picture. So
Yes.
so at this time the guy agreed to step in the water. So now I was able to move the light to the right side. And he was like waist deep in the water. I was also down there with my camera and yeah.
Great shot.
Yeah, but this was one light. At this point, there was
Yeah.
no place to put the second light, and the sunlight was coming from behind, as you can see on her shoulder here. So I was shooting at a pretty fast shutter speed to be able to keep the detail in the sky. And yep. All right, let's see. Is there any other image down there? I see Mr.
I can
Kobby.
drop one.
Let's go.
Yeah. So
Ooh. Yeah.
there's one from my wedding days. There's a very good friend of mine. We did the wedding in Tamale, which is in the north, and then we came down south for the exclusives. It was actually raining when I took this shot, so if you look carefully, you can see some strays of lines in there. And I used one light, same AD600. I don't know. That's been my best friend for a long time, but we've broken up now. So
You don't like the weight anymore?
no, I couldn't bring it here. Unfortunately, I brought just one flash to this country. So yeah, those are my flash days. I used to use flash everywhere, but for like more than a year now, I've not used flash pretty much.
Great.
Just
great.
been learning.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Oh Lord.
That's my favorite setup. One light and a 48-inch softbox, high speed sync.
Yeah.
Nice. Wait, is that Professor's Lake?
Yes, it is. Yep.
Nice. I recognize that bridge right away.
You recognize everywhere.
We are all the same city, so we run the
Yeah,
same
we live in
thing.
the same
More
city.
Canadian. He's more Canadian than Canadians himself.
I'm telling you.
Great shot.
Very nice, very nice. You guys have, we started with natural light and OCF. Now all of a sudden we are just focusing on OCF. Why is that? Time for some.
Oh, you want more natural light
Let's
images?
do some natural lights.
Okay. Yeah, I'll find one more natural light too.
So this was a natural light. This is actually one of my favorite lenses. I do not own this lens. It's a 105 1.4. I rented it for a wedding, and 4 days after the wedding, I shot like twice a day, every day with it before I sent it back. So yeah.
Wow.
So I was actually on the verge of either getting the 105 1.4 or the 135. And I just weighed both, and I decided to go with the 135 because usually when I'm shooting weddings, I just like to go with 2 primes. And like over here, Catholic churches and stuff, they don't let you anywhere near the pulpit, So 100 is still not long enough. But if I have 135 and I decide to go into crop mode, I can get much closer. So that's why I went with the 135. Yeah.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
pretty.
All right. Let's see. Is there another picture on here being shared? Oh,
I got
it's
one.
Bryan,
Natural
Bryan
light.
again.
That's a natural light on the stairs at Scottsdale Farm.
Good old Scottsdale.
Good old Scottsdale.
Yeah. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
It's actually got some windows that some light shines through just off this staircase. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Really great spot locally for photos.
Yeah. Totally. And it's free.
Yeah, it's free, and you don't need a permit.
Nothing. You walk in, set it
And
up.
you can get away with doing smoke grenades there too.
Yep.
Very
Great
nice.
spot.
Very nice. Yeah.
Nice simple natural light.
When I looked at that at first, I was just going to say flash,
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked like
100% natural light on that.
very nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Papa Evans.
So, I think this was one of the first shoots I did from like a sponsorship. I got the Panasonic, I think the Panasonic S1H. from Panasonic Canada on loan to review, and so I hit this space to kind of do a shoot, and this is natural light indoors, right? Because we've been showing natural light a little bit of outdoors. I wanted to show something from indoors. So this is all natural light indoors with window lighting. So kind of looks a little bit flat, but sometimes that's the look you want to go for, right?
I like it. It's very commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very nice. Nice. Right. Let me see in here. I'm on a different tab. Why am I? Okay. All right. So maybe we'll just show a few more and then we'll call it a day. This I had to think to see whether I was using natural light or flash. So
Nice.
this was I actually used
that's
a
pretty.
little bit of flash to fill in the shadows. Camera left, and it was close to sunset, so the sun was doing its thing in the background and with the hair and all that. So I just filled in with a little bit of flash.
Oh, I love it.
Nice one, man. Dig the
Thank you.
hats.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
nice.
And in
It's
the
got a nice
same,
vibe to it.
yeah, in the same shot. Let me see. This one was also shot then, but for this one, there was no flash. This one, I just let it walk and I was shooting in burst. So
Okay.
there was no flash. I just had to brighten up the face to, bring out the detail. So,
Nice, man.
That's nice. Yeah.
He's doing the work.
all right. So,
Yeah, that's it.
all right. Oh, okay. Bryan is going to close us off here. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Boom.
See the banger? Yeah, here's a. Oh, man.
So this was actually, Andre and I did a project where we were shooting some promo photos for a new theater group in the city, and we wanted to do this shot. She's actually not wearing any makeup. We used a green gel on a flash and green smoke, and there you have it, the Wicked Witch of the West.
No makeup?
No makeup. That's just the gel coloring her skin.
Damn. Nice.
Wow. Guys,
Just
I'm
put
making
shot
it
on the
difficult
face,
in
shot
this
on
one.
the face.
Using gels, you can do some cool stuff. You just gotta play. And that's at actually Professor's Lake.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you shot it like inside of the stage.
Right.
That's just in a little forest area. That was a fun one to do.
Damn. Nice.
Yeah. So 2 lights. There would have been one light to light her and one light to backlight the smoke in the shot.
Right. Yeah.
I like backlighting smoke when I use smoke. I think it gives a really neat look to it.
That can go on the marquee of the theater,
Nice.
man. That can go on wherever, Mervish Theater on the marquee.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we'll call them. Next week, sponsored by Mervish.
Yeah. So, guys,
Okay,
if you're not.
I gotta share one last image.
All right. Let's go. Oh, sorry. I didn't see
Let's
it.
go. This is Ghanaian culture on display right here in Toronto.
Wow.
Nice.
I don't hardly see this happening. So whenever I go out and I see one of our traditional stuff, I take it. So this girl was dressed in a traditional African queen kind of dress. This was at the funeral. So I was shooting at an event, like celebration of life sort of event. And she came in dancing the traditional dance, and I said, no, I got to take a picture. So I brought her out into the lobby of the banquet hall, sat her down in the chair, and just took this one. It's only on camera flash. So I had the Godos V1 on my camera, just pointed into the ceiling, dropping some light down. But I just had to angle it in such a way to kind of avoid too much spell on the background. But
It looks nice.
Very,
I like
nice.
it.
Very, very nice.
I like her expression.
Wow.
Is that a hat or a headdress?
It's a headdress. It's
neat.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mesh net kind of thing, and then they put a band on it.
Looks like there's some beadwork on it or something. It looks neat.
Yep,
I like it.
those are beads.
Yeah, it looks nice.
All right. So Yeah, if you are using Flash and you haven't started playing with gels, do it. It adds a
Mhm.
new level of excitement
Gels are
to.
so fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll be doing a workshop on that.
I'm actually using one right now behind me. So that blue light you see is just a regular AD XL60 with a blue gel on it.
Very nice.
Okay.
I'm also using one right here. This is my blue light.
Yeah.
but I've turned my Kelvin down a lot, so even the white light is still a little bit blue.
Blue,
So
yeah.
uh, yeah.
Paul, are you using a gel?
I use gels every day, man. You just can't see it. You can't see it. It's just that good. It just blends right in.
Oh man. All right. So any final words, guys?
I'll go first, I guess, as the new guy. Uh, just play around, experiment with different things. Like I said at the beginning, just buy a very basic flash. The first one I started with was a $50 from a pawn shop. It didn't have any controls other than manually setting a power level. That's all you could do with it. But it forced me to learn what flash was going to do and how to use it and how to manipulate it to do what I wanted it to do. So I would say, just if you can find a cheap flash, just find a cheap flash. Find some cheap triggers. Young Now usually has some cheap triggers. They're manual again. You have to do everything manually, but they let you take your flash off camera, and by doing it manually, you're going to fail a lot, but you're going to learn a lot. And that's the best way to go.
Yep. Practice, practice, practice.
Practice, practice, practice.
Yeah, all it is.
10,000 shots.
Minimum.
Yep.
By the weekend, by Sunday.
Right. Because you don't have to worry about the film, right? It's digital.
Exactly. Exactly.
Shoot as much as you can, delete it.
You delete a lot.
Do it again.
Delete a lot.
You'll delete a lot.
Yeah.
That's it for me. Thank you very much. And
Thanks, Bryan.
this way to Kobby.
Yeah. Well, I think one thing I'll say is don't make the beginner's error to think that you are just going to start off using 4 off-camera flashes at the same time and all that. Work it out. Start with 1, know how it works, the characteristics of that light, and then keep adding on, keep building the set from 1 going on. But first and foremost, understand what light and shadows are and how they work. You can start it off using just even the touch on your phone and manipulate it around objects that you see, just to see how the lights are shaped up. And you never know, maybe the kind of photography you love, it doesn't go beyond even just one flash, or it doesn't even need flash at all. So just experiment from the basic and then work your way up.
That's it.
All
Totally.
All right, Evans.
right. So I would say that just keep practicing. When I first started learning how to use Flash, I bought an Amazon Flash. It was maybe what, $20 or so that I bought. But the first thing I did after that buying that Amazon Flash was also buy a mannequin head, right? Because you can't always have people to you practice on. So if you want to learn how to practice shooting portraits, especially with Flash, the mannequin head, it's best way to start because you're not relying on people, right? You have the mannequin head, position it however you want, position the lights around it, and keep practicing. I shot mannequin heads for so long, and I still do sometimes when I need to practice certain things. So easy way to go. You don't rely on people and you can keep practicing. So the key to mastering everything is practice, practice, practice. So get yourself a mannequin
Practice,
head.
practice,
Mannequin
practice.
head, I love it. I love the mannequin head tip. So
That would make a great creepy prop for some of my shoots too.
yeah.
I actually eventually ended up buying a full bodied mannequin. Right?
Wait, what?
Just a full body mannequin from head to toe. Right?
Yeah.
Where do you find that? I need that for my shoots.
I kept looking and looking, and I finally found one on Marketplace that somebody was selling somewhere in Toronto. And I quickly went to grab it. And it was so useful. I used to steal my wife's wigs and stuff and put it on the mannequin just, just to practice.
That's where it
But
starts.
that's the thing, right? You gotta practice because
Gotta
I had
practice.
used the mannequin head for so long, and I wanted to try full body length, so how to light up a full body portrait, and
Yeah.
it works out. Key thing is get something or somehow and just keep practicing. Mannequin heads are not expensive, just the head. I some of the women's hair stores, if you walk in there, you can get a mannequin head for $5.
Oh, cool. Okay. I have use for that.
Yep. I walked into one at the Trinity Common, and I just went in and I said, "Oh, you guys have any old mannequin heads for sale?" And he says, "Oh, we have some here, $5." I just grabbed it.
Beautiful.
If
Okay.
you get one, get one that has the skin like human skin,
Yeah.
so that it's not completely like just a white, because you will not be able
Yeah,
to tell.
the white ones don't work. The styrofoam white ones don't work. Get
Yeah.
one that has that nude skin tone.
Yeah.
Right.
And don't get the one with the shiny surface. It's not really going to help you that much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't have one, by the way.
I don't have one, but I'm
Or you
looking
can
at
you can also buy one of those dolls that the people will be using and use it for your photography.
Yeah.
But those
I
ones
have a shoot plan for some dolls.
Oh,
$2,000.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we go.
What's her name, Meek? What's her name? What's her name?
You can name it.
What do you
What do
call
you
it?
call it?
What's her name?
What's her name, man? You gotta name her.
I haven't named her yet.
Ah,
Nah, man, you can name it.
I need to find a name for her.
we should name her right now.
But you know the
Mhm.
weird thing, when I bought it on the box, it actually said real human hair.
Oh,
That was like
No.
one key thing. But the skin is not reflective, so it helps tell, light and all
should name her something.
that.
Sinead.
All right.
Yeah, I guess my turn. Thanks everyone for jumping on the first show of 2021. I definitely learned a lot of stuff, and I'm sure you guys learned a couple of things. So that's what the show is going to be about this year: just more education, more content, more people just showcasing what they know. Because I think there's power to that and impact. I think it's a lot of fun too at the same time. So thanks everyone for jumping on, and see you next week, same time, same channel.
All right. All right, guys. Thank you all for being here. And remember that there's always room to learn. You can always learn. So, for example, I was shooting with a photographer last week, and he has been doing off-camera flash for so many years. I think that he know almost everything. But that was the very first time he found out that on his speed light, he found out what the zoom on his speed light actually does. And like what does the zoom? What can it do? So you can always find similar people with the same interest, shoot with them, and you can learn from each other. And there's always room to grow. And if you don't get too addicted to off-camera flash, I know there's a lot of people, myself included, almost every shoot, whenever I can, I will carry all my lights with me. And sometimes we go on a hike, and then I'll be dying halfway because I'm the only one with all the weight. Because sometimes you have to travel light and tell the story. Story is always king,
Oh,
So
yeah.
don't worry too much about the perfect soft light, all the time. So yeah, go out there and get shooting. Thank you very much for being here. Next week is going to be hosted by one of these guys here. And everybody's channel is in the description below. So please do us a favor, subscribe so that when we go live, you will not miss it. Hit the notification button because we keep rotating. So if you subscribe, then you never miss an episode of Open Shutter. Okay. And also we are looking
from 1,000.
there you go. Oh,
10.
almost there. Hopefully by the next
Almost
show.
there.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
Gotta get
Let's
there.
do it. Let's get them there.
All right, guys. Peace.
Have a great night.
Take care. Thank you.
Thank you. Happy New Year, guys.